This series is inspired by Soundsmiths' TF2 Stereotype videos. If you want to go watch those, I'll have a link down in the description to an entire playlist of them. Now, over the years of me playing Arsenal, I've seen countless stereotypes come and go, good and bad. Ranging from melees, kill effects, skins, the list goes on. Now before we go any further, stereotypes do not apply to everyone. So if you wear Ace Pilot, that doesn't mean that you're a tryhard simp. It just means that everyone else thinks that you're a tryhard simp. So are we good? Everyone fine? Understand the concept? Okay, with all that out of the way, let's get right into the video. Pretty much everybody who's at least signed into the game once has this skin. With that in mind, it's safe to say that a large amount of people have used this skin one way or another. The best way to tell these people apart is to usually look at what they're using, whether that be a melee or a variant. If they're using Delinquent, for example, there's a good chance that they're going to give you a run for your money every single match. If they're using Tomfoolery, there's a good chance that they're probably going to taunt you after every single kill. The list goes on. Players who use Rabble Rouser can either be one of two people. A noob who just started the game and opened up their locker to see they have another skin besides Delinquent, or a tryhard with a bunch of variants. Besides that, however, the stereotype for the skin is pretty much the same as Delinquent. The only difference is that you just don't see them that much. This guy's just a straight up team player. They'll most of the times find themselves in situations that they can't get out of, but when given the option to help you or run away, they'll most of the time choose help. Deserted Berets, however, well, let's just say if there was an embodiment of I'm going to one-man army the entire enemy team and somehow survive, it's this guy. You know that one guy who will always run away regardless of how much damage he's taken? Whether it be 1 damage or 99. It's this guy. They'll usually tend to be a mixed bag of passiveness and aggression, and can be really annoying to take out at certain points of a game. The easiest way to take care of these guys is to usually play the waiting game with them. I guarantee you 9 times out of 10, if you wait long enough, they'll come rushing for you, and you can probably assume how that goes. This is by far one of the more popular skins when it comes to Arsenal. These guys can usually be either one of two people, the new player who just unboxed it for the first time, or the tryhard who has unusuals and variants up the ass. Huh. Feels like I'm forgetting something. Something that this skin was based off of. Whatever it is, it's probably not important. This is the guy who will listen to 24/7 lo-fi beats whilst playing Arsenal. They'll usually never really place that high on the leaderboard, and they may rack up a few kills here and there, but they're really not that big of a threat. One thing I have noticed about these players is that they do have a strange tendency to always pop up when you don't want them to, whether or not you're running away from an enemy player or trying to chase someone down for a kill. This skin just honestly makes me sad. Mainly due to the fact that you couldn't obtain this for nearly a year or two, and once people actually got their hands on it, hardly anybody used it. You don't see these guys much, but when you do, they're a complete wild card. Some are decent, some are good. You'll never really see a bad fanboy, but the one thing that they all do have in common is their love for codes. Just like that, we're at the end of the video. So if you do want to see that, like and subscribe, turn on the notifications, and until then, I'm out.
So